This is Anti-Pro Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm delighted to be joined by Dalton Smith here in Birmingham. Sonny Edwards open workout. But firstly, Dalton, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. Yourself?
I'm all good, thanks. Obviously, good to hear you're doing well yourself. Now, you've taken over from duties from your old man, Grant, today. Where is he?
Roles have changed today. I think he's got an appointment for his back or something. So he says, oh, can I come down and help Sonny out in here? So I said, yeah.
Obviously, you've come down today to help Sonny out. But with regards to his camp itself, how has Sonny been looking?
Oh, Sonny's always looking good, you know. I think Sonny, you can catch him out of camp and you'll see him in sparring and you think he's ready for a fight. So yeah, he's looking good.
He's obviously moving back up to super flyweight to fight for that vacant British title against Marcel Braithwaite. Just talk about that fight and what are your thoughts on it and Sonny's chance to fight for a British title finally.
Yeah, well, Sonny's been chasing that British title fight for a long time now, and he's finally got someone to fight. But, Marcel's a great fighter. He's in a position because of his talent and how much he can fight. So, I think it's going to be a good fight. But I think the later the fight goes on, it'll play into Sonny's hands more. Everyone who knows Sonny, after a couple of rounds, he susses more styles out, and then he takes over. Then.
What are your thoughts with regards to the progression of Sonny's career? Do you anticipate he'll look to stick around and maybe win the British outright, provided he was successful against Marcel, that is? Or do you think he'll maybe be looking beyond that?
Yeah, like you said, first of all, he's got a job on his hands to win it. Maybe he'll win it outright. I'm not sure what Sonny's plans are, but I think Sonny's ability is a lot higher than British. But, it's another step along the way to, one day becoming a world champion like his brother. But if it was me, I'd want to win that British title outright. It's a prestige belt and everybody wants it for keeps. So I'm not sure what his plan is, but it wouldn't surprise me if he wants to win it outright.
So just to move away from Sonny and on to yourself now, what are you up to? What have you got lined up?
Yeah, I've had 4 fights this year, in the space of 5 months. So I've been pretty active, which I wanted to be. I'll hopefully be next out in February, March time now, so I can have a little bit of time off over Christmas, and I'm looking forward to a big 2020.
Obviously, this was your first year as a pro. How have you found it? Adapting from the amateur style to a professional?
Yeah, like you say, it's a big change. But I had the World Series of Boxing behind me, so I'd already got that platform there. But it's a totally different ball game. It's more of a business. But I think I've settled in well. I know it's only early stages in my career, but I'm going to take my time, listen to my team, and hopefully get them big fights next year.
What are your plans for next year? What have your early discussions with Eddie kind of indicated to you?
Well, most important, it's just about staying active, climbing up the ranks. I'm only 22 at the minute, so I've got time on my side, and as long as I'm taking the right fights and progressing along the way, eventually those big fights will come.
I was trying to move away from yourself and your gym. Just get your thoughts on a couple of the fights. This past weekend, Deontay Wilder stopping Ruiz-Ortiz in the 7th round. What was your thoughts on his victory?
I've not seen the full fight. I've just seen the knockout. It's like any other Deontay Wilder's knockouts. Once he hits him, his lights out.
Okay, so if you didn't watch the fight, I won't stick around. Did you watch the Smith-Ryder fight at all?
I watched the Smith-Ryder. A very good fight. Ryder put in one hell of a fight. Both of them did. To be honest, I thought Smith would have got him out there around 4 or 5, but I don't think Callum looked himself in there. But that's not taking anything away from Ryder. He put one hell of a fight in, and it was very close. I think it could have gone either way.
I was out in Vegas, so I couldn't watch what I was covering the Wilder-Ortiz fight. When I was looking over social media, a lot of fans were kind of torn between who had won the fight, but a lot more from my feed kind of suggested maybe John Ryder had won. What was your thoughts on the victor? Would you think it would have been right if John had won? Or?
I don't think you could have complained if Ryder got it. It would have been a draw. But in my opinion, I thought it was very close. I just think Callum got the cleaner work off and the cleaner shots was landing. Ryder was just sitting on his chest and working. I just think the more cleaner work was coming from Callum. The more classier shots. And if I had to choose, I'd have had Callum by maybe 1-2 rounds max.
And then obviously just a matter of just over a week now we're away from the Ruiz-Joshua 2 fight out in Saudi Arabia. Dalton, what are your thoughts on that one as well?
I keep saying every fighter's got that bogey style, apart from Lomachenko. I think every fighter's got that bogey style, which just doesn't suit them. And maybe Ruiz's AJ's bogey style, but I just think he didn't see himself in the last fight. And I'm hoping and praying he brings the titles back, and I've got full confidence in him doing that. I believe he's one of the best heavyweights out there, and I hope he brings it back to the UK.
Well, Dalton Smith, I'll leave it there because I know Sonny's going to be a busy man now. So appreciate your time. Thanks for speaking to myself and Boxing Social.
Thank you.